Okay, today is the 30th of June. Doesn't seem possible that half a year has gone by, but it is June 30th. Wilma and I are here at Sugar River Alder Forest Preserve. It's, I don't know, 20 after 11. It's about, I don't know, low 70s. I kind of decided I'd like to walk in a forest preserve again, and I'm pretty sure most of them are underwater because a lot of them are along rivers. And with the rain we've been having, I'm sure there's a lot of flooded trails. This one should probably be okay. I don't think it'll be flooded because there aren't any rivers except way off to the west, and there's plenty of land between it and the trails. So we came here. Almost ready to go. It's, I don't know, like I said, I think I saw a bank sign that said 73 on the way, so it's not real warm. Hopefully she'll be okay. And we'll be in the forest in the shade most of the time. Well, we're up here. We took the trail to the west side of the park. Sometimes we do that, sometimes we go, so we're kind of going in a counterclockwise direction. Sometimes we go the other way. This stuff off to the west here, I'm not sure if it's in the forest preserve or not. I think it is. Somewhere along in here is the boundary to the south. And I think that tree line down there is probably the boundary. Hard to tell from the map. Looks like there's no trails out there. Seems to me sometimes I've seen fire breaks out there though. So maybe sometimes they put fire breaks in so they can burn. Oh, Wilma found some water here. More water. One nice thing about this place is there's 3 places for Wilma to get a drink. There's a pump at the main entrance. There's another pump up at the kind of the center northeast corner of the park, where the old entrance used to be, that's right up along the Wisconsin border. And then in the kind of in the northwest corner of the park, up by where there's a trail that heads up to the far northwest corner, there's a little creek. There's some water. Let's see what Wilma does. She heads right for it. She's gonna cool off a little bit, get a drink. Well, Wilma's still playing in the mud. She's getting cool. She's laid down in it a couple times, getting her belly nice and wet and cooling off, I suppose. There she goes again. Cooling off, Creaky. Here's an interesting problem. This is, there doesn't appear to be any way to get around this. It's probably 5-6 inches deep in spots. Let's see if I can get past it. If not, we'll have to turn around. I have my jungle boots on, and I suppose they would drain if I wanted through here. I've already started to get some water in my shoes. So, I don't know. We'll see. Wilma's having a good time playing in there. I didn't realize it until I got up here to the bridge, but this is actually the creek that goes along the north edge of the park. You could see how high it was up there. It's about, I don't know, 6 inches. Get to check how well these boots drain. I've had them in the water before. It works pretty good. There's actually a path alongside here that's probably a foot underwater. Yeah, this creek is usually, there's not a whole lot of water in it. It's usually, you know, there's water flowing in it, but it's usually not real deep. So it's probably, I don't know, 2 feet deep here, maybe 3. So anyway, we're going to go to the east here, go along the north edge of the park. If we headed up that way, it would take us up to Avon Bottoms up in Wisconsin. Over here along the north side of the trail is the creek. This creek is usually, I don't know, 2 or 3 feet across. It's maybe 15 here. It's usually only a few inches deep. I would guess it's 2 or 3 or 4 feet deep in there now. A lot of water. More water. Oh well, I'm already wet, so I guess it don't make any real difference. I suppose any place there's a low spot in the trail, water is going to collect. There isn't really any place for it to go. Feet'll stay cool. Yeah, here's a tree that's fallen across the path. It's too big for me to move. And just beyond the tree, more water. Sure, Wilma will appreciate it. Now that patch of water is probably, I don't know, almost 100 yards long. But now the trail has gone uphill a little bit. I'm sure it's just a creek overflowing there in a low spot. More water. Wilma just dives right in. I've kind of gotten used to it too. It's warm enough that I guess I just don't care. Ooh, there's a big old worm. Ah. Oh, this is the old entrance. You can see the gate's locked. Every time I've been up here, it's locked. You can walk around it, but I think that service road just goes out to a road in Wisconsin. There's a well. I've used it a few times for Wilma. There's a picnic table. The last few times we've been up here, the picnic table's been over in the grass there. I guess they moved it to make it easier to mow. There's an old outhouse. As far as I know, it still works. It's not like it's gonna break. And the trail we're gonna take is over there. Now we stopped for a little break. It's a good place. You can sit down if you want. We're gonna go on this trail, which looks like it could use some maintenance, but it's got a tree across it too. Now we scared up a turkey. I don't think I caught him on camera. This trail is so overgrown that it's almost impossible to follow. Hopefully it gets better when it gets into the tree line. Where we came in, that's back towards the parking lot. Wilma wants to go around again. This is where we came out. We kind of just did counterclockwise. The west side of and the north side has a fair amount of water. The east side, we didn't run into any water on the trail. Well, I stopped to talk and Wilma decided to rest, so I'll give her a few minutes. We're back at the main entrance. The pump worked. Took 11 pumps to get water. Wilma refuses to drink out of it. I guess it's not good enough for her. It's not a creek or a mud puddle. There's the main entrance where we came in. There's the car. The toilet. There's a grill and one picnic table. Oh, there's also one garbage can. That's about it. Wilma found some shade to roll around in. We're about halfway from the pump to the car, and she just decided that it was time to roll in the grass. Well, I put some water out of one of my water jugs into her Outward Hound water dish. It's on the floor there. It's a purple thing. She drank a little bit out of it. I don't know why she won't drink out of those pumps most of the time. Over there is Colored Sands Forest Preserve. This is Haas Road out here. Well, and I've been Colored Sands a few times. It's not as big. There's only a couple miles of trails. Although there is a trail that connects over to Sugar River Forest Preserve. It's not labeled, but it's a very nice trail that goes from the main trail loop here to the canoe launch that's along the Sugar River, and across the street from the canoe launch there's a trail that's part of Sugar River Forest Preserve, and it takes you down into Sugar River Forest Preserve. Well, it's part of Sugar River Forest Preserve. So you can do a lot of hiking here if you really want to along the Sugar River.